All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great example towards younger brothers in peace and blessing salutations to hopeful elect out there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds. In the name of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. And what I want to get into tonight, okay, just rolling in the spirit. Okay, it's always a lot going on. And as you can see, amongst our people, those that know they're Israelites and even those that don't, okay, they're getting more and more rebellious. Okay. And you see why, when you read the scriptures, eventually, the prophets, our forefathers, they will eventually just put curses on Jake, man. Okay, they just give up on Jake, because Jake, all right, the more benefit of the doubt, okay, you give Jake, the worse he gets, man. Okay, and one thing about a nigga, all right, a nigga has never disappointed me and disappoint me, man. Okay, nigga, a nigga never disappoints in being a nigga, man. Okay, and we see why so much judgment is coming to the earth, man. All right, and it's starting with you Israelite men. Those of the circumcision and those that are not. Okay, because this society has westernized Jake to the point where he's unprofitable, for the use of Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. And when you go into the book of Jeremiah, and Jeremiah was pretty much, trying to have compassion on Jake, through the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. But Jake, had that hard head, that rebellion, plotting on Jeremiah. You had Jake, slap Jeremiah. Okay, all these different things Jake was on. All right, and here it is. Jeremiah is pleading for them. All right, so so the wrath of the Lord will pass by. Well, guess what Jake did, man? Become more rebellious, man. And we know that these niggas are back today, man. Especially the Southern Kingdom, man. All right, you so-called Negroes, man. But eventually, Jeremiah said, "The hell with you niggas, man," and put curses on you, man. And it came to pass then, and it's gonna come to pass now. Okay, because this was dealing with ancient Babylon. Now, when you get Jeremiah 18 and 19, it says, "Give heed to me, O Lord, and hearken to the voice of them that contend with me." You see that? Give heed to me, O Lord Yahweh. Okay? So Jeremiah, okay, is asking for the Lord's ear. He's finna make a petition, man. And listen to what Jeremiah goes into. And it says, give heed to me, O Lord Yahweh, and hearken to the voice of them that contend with me. Shall evil be recompensed for good? For they have digged a pit for my soul. Remember that I stood before thee to speak good for them and to turn away thy wrath from them. And that's the legacy of the rebellion of Israel, man. Okay? They would always turn away the warning of the prophet. They will always turn a deaf ear to the warning of the prophets, man. Okay? And it will be to their destruction. Even when you go, let's get that in Ezekiel. All right? What was Ezekiel commanded to do? All right? When you go to Ezekiel, the 3rd chapter, all right, this is Jeremiah 3. It's like this is Ezekiel 3, okay, and 4. And he said unto me, Son of man, go get thee into the house of Israel and speak with my words unto them. And this is why we come out the scriptures, man. Okay, we don't do videos, just ranting. Okay, even if a brother, doing the in transit can't pull precepts, he's quoting and referencing them, man. Okay. So we're coming in with the word of Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, man. And that's the last thing niggas want to hear, man. Okay? And it says, this is Ezekiel 3 and 4. And it says, and he said unto me, Son of man, go get thee unto the house of Israel, and speak with me, and speak my words unto them. For thou art not sent to a people of a strange speech and of a hard language, but to the house of Israel. Okay? So Jake, one thing about it, how about Shemal Shai in this time has prophets that speak all the languages, all right, where people are scattered, man. And that's why you have prophets raising up everywhere. Okay? Because Jake not going to have a cloak, for their sin. And it says, not too many people of a strange speech and of a hard language, whose word thou canst not understand. Surely had I sent thee to them, they would have hearkened unto thee. Okay? So even the Most High, like, look, if I sent you to any other nation but Israel, they would have took heed. All right? Because all these nations, have some sense of national pride about themselves, man. They're proud. It's an honor. They have some type of honor of their nationality, man. Okay? But when it comes to a nigga, all right, the chosen people, Jake want to be everything but an Israelite. Here it is, these heathens, are going to war, just so they can, be imposters and play like they're Israelites, man. Okay? But here it is, the true Israelites, all right, don't care, you know? And that's why you have a lot of Israelites that are just here, man. And that's why this judgment is being prepped to get rid of these niggas, man. Okay? Okay? Joe, Yahweh Shema Shai is about to come in that Joe Clark spirit, man. If you brothers, seen Lean on Me, all right, you remember when Joe Clark lined them niggas up on stage, okay, and got rid of all them niggas, man. That was step one, okay. And as the righteous kingdom is being ushered in, okay, that's gonna be phase one, is rounding up niggas and getting them out of here, man. Okay, removing niggas from the picture, man, from the premises, man, which is the earth. Okay, that's why great judgment is happening, man. All right, and Yahweh Shema Shai is about to allow Esau the green. He's finna green light niggas, man. Okay, and let Esau have it with niggas, man. Okay, those that know that they're Israelites and those that don't. And it's a scary thing, man, because that's and that's why we serve Yahweh Shema Shai in fear and trembling. Now, reading on, and it says, verse 7, it says, but to the house of Israel, it said, but the house of Israel would not hearken unto thee, for they would not hearken unto me. For all the house of Israel are impudent and hard-hearted. Okay? All the house of Israel is impudent. Okay? Another word for foolish and hard-hearted. Okay? What's more hard-headed than a nigga, man? You see? Nigga, and it's the nigga, okay, that has the least knowledge, the least resources, that know every goddamn thing, man. Okay? Hard-headed as hell, man. You can't put a nigga on nothing. He know it. He got it. Okay? And that's why scripture say, let these niggas have it, man. Let the filthy be filthy, man. Okay? Let niggas, all right, go into Jacob's trouble with all these philosophies and, prison prison philosophies and we'll see. All right? And I'm gonna jump to verse 17, and it says jump 17. It says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word in my mouth and give them warning from me. Okay? Give them warning from me. Let them know what I'm about to bring in the earth, man. Let them know I'm about to unleash Esau, Edom, and allow him to wreak havoc in the earth, man. Let him know that, man. You see, let Israel know that. But what did Jake care? No. All right? But we have to warn them, man. All right? Until the famine of the word. Until the word is put up, we got to warn, because, hey, you still going to have those whom the Lord, is going to have mercy on at the end. Okay? But we understand for the most part, Yahweh Shema Shai is about to open up on niggas, man. Okay? And it's mainly gonna be through Esau, man. Alright? Who else better? You know, because Esau not gonna have mercy on you niggas, man. Okay? Because niggas don't have mercy on each other, man. And they for sure, alright, don't care about the word. Okay? Now when you read Second Chronicles, okay, this Second Chronicles 36 and 15, and it says, "And the Lord Yahweh, power of their fathers, sent to them by his messengers, rising up betimes and sending, because he had compassion on his people and on his dwelling place," man. Okay, so Yahweh Shema Shai will raise up prophets as a form of compassion. You know, yeah, they were rebuked, but that's love, man. Correction is love, man. But see, in nigga culture, correction is very offensive, man. Okay? Even these guys got fringes on everything, man. Okay? And these shades. Okay? Correction is very offensive to a nigga. Alright? But the scriptures say, you know, correct a wise man and he will increase in learning. But that's the mind frame of the elect. But see, niggas are offended, you know, at correction. Okay? The scriptures say niggas refuse correction. You know? And that's an act of love. Before the judgment, correction is the biggest blessing we can have before judgment. Being corrected, the path we was on, okay, we would still been celebrating Christmas. We would still, you know, we would have chose Biden over Trump, okay? We've been celebrating you know, a black vice president, you know, simple as hell through, okay? Still calling on Jesus and, you know, gone, man. But we was corrected from that behavior, man, and that mindset. And that's the biggest form of love, all right, that could possibly be done is be corrected in righteousness, man. Okay? Verse 16 said, "But they mocked the messengers of the Most High and despised his words and misused his prophets until the wrath of the Lord arose against his people till there was no remedy," man. And it's oh, Salaki. And it's coming again, okay, in a much partial fashion, man. Okay? It came during the Assyrians, it came through the Babylonians, okay? Because they really put hell on Jake, man. Alright? But niggas always were warned, you know, before Yahweh Shema Shai will put a whole nation against them, man. Well, see, that's how Yahweh Shema Shai work, man. He'll warn Jake, and if Jake never take heed, the Most High send a whole nation on Jake, man. Okay? And then this time, the odds is so, you know, ridiculous. You know, Jake versus Esau, like carnal Jake versus carnal Esau, Jake done, man. Okay? Because it's through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai that the elect gonna prevail, man. Okay? It's gonna be a standard lifted, man. Spiritual power, you know, those things are gonna have to take place just to even things out, man. And really to trump. You know, it ain't gonna be even. Okay? But we're gonna need help from on high to triumph over Esau even. Okay? To the point where eventually Yahweh Shai is gonna have to come back, man. Okay, and those angels. Alright? But a carnal nigga versus a carnal Edomite, it's finna be a slaughter, man. Okay? Now you read Matthew 23, showing you that, you know, Jake has a legacy, okay, of rejecting correction, man. This is Matthew 23. And verse 34 says, now I started at 37. It says, "O Jerusalem, Jerusalem, thou that killest the prophets and stonest them which are sent unto thee, how often would I have gathered thy children together, even as a hen gathered her chickens." Okay, and the hen is very protective, you know, of those chickens, man. Of those, you know, those little ones. You see? And the scripture tell you what is birds flying, how Yahweh shall preserve the elect. Okay? And it says, um, how often, all right, I said, how often would I have gathered thy children together, even as a hen gathers her chickens under her wings, and you would not? Yeah, a nigga, okay, would try anything except, okay, following Yahweh Shai, man. All right? Niggas are into everything, man. A nigga just refuse. Okay? So Most High is going to give Jake that same energy, man. All right? Read verse 38 said, behold, your house is left unto you desolate. Okay? Your house is left unto you desolate. That's going to be the result. Okay? See, there's a consequence for rebellion. You see? And Esau Edom has people so engulfed in entertainment and, this false reality that people have pretty much disregarded, that there's a judgment, for being rebellion against Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay? And Esau is leading a lot of people to a slaughter, man. Okay? This is Isaiah 1 and 19. It says, if you be willing and obedient, ye shall eat the good of the land. And see, that's talking to the elect. Okay? And eating the good of the land is pretty much what, man? Okay, being in power, man. Where you have control over the resources, man. Okay? You're in control of the precious things of the earth. Alright? That's eating the good of the land. Okay? Having the best of the best. But it comes through obedience, man. There's authority in that rank comes through obedience, man. There's an access of power when we're obedient, man. And that's what Yahweh Shema Shai requires is obedience. You know? Yahweh Shema Shai say you have obedience over sacrifice, man. Okay? Because obedience in this society is a sacrifice, man. Because it's going against the grain. Now, verse 20 said, but if you refuse and rebel, it said, but if you refuse and rebel, you shall be devoured with the sword, for the mouth of the Lord Yahweh Shai has spoken it, man. Okay? So being rebellious is going to lead to what? Being devoured with the sword, man. And who is the sword, okay, of the Most High? All right, in these times. Who's the sword in the earth, all right, of Yahweh Shema Shai? Let's get it. When you go to Psalms, all right, 17 and 13, it says, arise, O Lord Yahweh, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. Okay, the wicked. Okay, and that sword is being furbished, and we in the spirit, okay, of David, because this is a prayer of David to be delivered, okay, from the sword, man, from the wicked. Okay, because we know his main plot is against Israel, man, especially those that believe. But see, there's going to be a hedge, okay, around the believers, man. There's a standard coming to, all right, the house of David, which we pray that we're part of that number. Now, this is Jeremiah 18, and going back to it, this is 18:19. It said, give heed to me, O Lord, and hearken to the voice of them that contend with me. Shall evil be recompensed for good? It said, for they have digged a pit for my soul. Remember that I stood before thee to speak good for them, and to turn away thy wrath from them. Therefore deliver up their children to the famine, and pour out their blood by force of the sword, and let their wives be bereaved of their children, and be widows, and let their men be put to death, let their young men be slain by the sword in battle. Let a cry be heard from their houses, when thou shalt bring a troop suddenly upon them, for they have digged a pit to take me, and hid snares, all right, for my feet. So Jeremiah, he put curses on Jake, man, because there's a real curse. Everybody talk about curse words, Well, those were real curse words. All right, when you praying for harm, all right, on someone else, man. And Jake did that, okay, for niggas, man. Okay, Jake prayed, Jeremiah prayed curses, okay, on Israel, man, on the wicked of our people. You see, he said, let the sword, all right, let them fall by the sword, man. And they did, and that happened during the time of the Babylonians, man. Okay, a lot of women became widows because their men died in that, in their siege. Okay, and when the Babylonians finally invaded, they were just slaughtering in the streets, man. Okay, they were just slaughtering in the streets. Matter of fact, let's go Lamentations, and it kind of go into it a little bit what Jeremiah was seeing, man. Okay, well, you go Lamentations. So imagine what the Most High finna do now. All right, in the daughter of Babylon against Jake, man. Okay. All right, this is Jeremiah 2. Okay, and 20. Hey, it got so bad that even Jeremiah, had to kind of, had to ask the Most High. When you read Jeremiah 2 and 20, it says, "Behold, O Lord Yahweh, and consider to whom thou hast done this. Shall the women eat their fruit, and children of a span long?" Yeah, cannibalism. Okay, it's about to get bad for you niggas, man. It's about to get bad, man. And that's why we should fear. Okay? That's why we should be more humble and obedient than ever, man. Okay? Because the Most High finna bring some circumstances and situations to the earth, some conditions, okay, to the earth that can't be fathomed, man. Okay? That's why even when Jeremiah, he prayed for this, and even when he seen it, he was like, consider whom you do this to, Lord. Like, these still your people now, he was seeing how, hey, the Most High was jacking Jacob. All right? And he said, when you read verse 20, he said, "Behold, O Lord Yahweh, and consider to whom thou hast done this," man. Okay? So when the Most High answered those requests of Jeremiah, it even threw Jeremiah off like, damn, remember we still your people, But imagine this time, man, when Jake has made Yahweh Shema shot more angry than ever, man. Okay? And it says, verse 20 says, "Behold, O Lord, and consider to whom thou hast done this. Shall the woman eat the fruit, all right, and children of a span long?" They was eating their newborns. "Shall the priest and the prophet be slain in the sanctuary of the Lord?" And see, there's a lot of these guys that call themselves prophets and leaders and great teachers and, all these different guys that, that's on camera, that ain't right, pushing madness, putting Israel in a horrible vibration, in a horrible mindset. All right, ISUPK, man. They consider themselves prophets, but it said the prophet was slain in the street, man. See, judgment finna touch every sect of Israel, man. All right, whether you a Baptist, ISUPK, okay, just a nigga that's in the world, okay. Judgment finna touch all sects and phases of niggas, man. Okay? Now, when you read verse 21, it says, "The young and the old lie in the ground in the streets. My virgins and my young men are fallen by the sword." Yeah. They were knocking women off too, man. Just like now, when you look at a lot of this news, man, Eve getting her ass shot up, man. That's that modern sword. Okay? And it's going to get way worse. Eve going to get that work too, man, when judgment go forth. All right? And it says, the young and the old lie on the ground in the streets. My virgin and my young men are fallen by the sword. Thou hast slain them in the day of thine anger. Thou hast killed and not pitied, man. See, it said thou hast killed and not pitied, man. What was Jeremiah seeing, man? To be like the Most High ain't even having pity on Jake, man. Okay? What you think finna happen in this time, man? The Most High finna run that back. Except on a way larger and more destructive and tormentive, if that's a word, scale, man. Okay? Yahweh Shema Shah is about to run this whole scene back, man. Okay? Except worse. It says, thou hast called as in the solemn day. That was it, you know. Go back to this one. All right, back in Jeremiah 18. I read 22 again. It says, let a cry be heard from their houses when thou, all right, when thou shalt bring a troop suddenly upon them, for they have digged a pit to take me and hid snares for my feet. Okay? They were trying to entrap Jeremiah. And in this time, what do you have Jake doing? Jake comparing us to the KKK. See, Jake trying to put them snares and them traps out there, man. Okay? But that bald head nigga is one of the main, you know he was there. All right? Being rebellious as hell, worshiping, Queen of Heaven. Okay? That's who Jeremiah was addressing, man. You Jakes, man. And let's see. I want to end it on. Yeah, great judgment, is brewing. All right. I'm trying to see. Let's get because you still got, that generation of Israelites, that pretty much said let his blood, be on us, and his children, man. Okay, that generation is here. All right, and I get that in Acts. We'll end it there. And a nigga is just the worst, man. Hey, because you got Jake. You got, cause when you say Jake, man, you got some Jake, that's cool. Like, Jake that you can chill with, have a beer, they cool. Ain't no problem, just laid back, cool guys, man. You know. But then you just got niggas, man. Okay, you just got them grimy, low frequency niggas, man. Okay, that Tupac era nigga, man. Okay, these little new, like Apostle Rakai always say, these new GMO babies. Okay, they just bugged out all over the place, man. But it's another sect of niggas, man. Them, like I say, them Tupac era niggas, man. 40 years old, still sagging. Okay, nigga don't know nothing about nothing. All right, but some shit that's going on in the neighborhood, man. Them grimy, low frequency niggas, man. You see, the most I finna clear them niggas out, man. Okay, a lot of niggas just here, man, just to be cleared out, man, just to get their judgment, man. Okay, and that's why when you read the book of Acts, the apostles always, warning the believers, okay, about these niggas, man. When you go to Acts 2:39, it said, for the promise is unto you and to your children and to all that are far off, even as many as the Lord our power shall call. And he's preaching, all right, the kingdom, man. All right, and he's preaching repentance, all right, through Yahweh Shai. You know? And he's letting them know that we coming back to a promise, man. We coming back to something that's way above this, man. That's way above this way of existing, man. You know? But niggas are such on the low frequency because of this society, man. Niggas on just on the low, okay, vibration, man. You see? To the point where nigga is useless, man. And it says, verse 40 says, and with many other words did he testify and exhort, saying, save yourselves from this untoward generation, man. And that's the spirit we in, man. You know, Lord will, how about Shema will shy? Okay, keep us separated from these niggas, man. Okay? Keep us far from Jake, man. And you know, you new brothers, hey, it's gonna you just, you know, getting into this thing, man. Hey, them niggas, man, they can't be around, man. Okay? Let them niggas have it, man, because judgment is on deck, man. And Yahweh Shema Shai is about to purge, all right, the nation of Israel, man. Only the elect will be left, man. So that's a lot of Israelites, all right, that's finna check out, man. And then you can see the behavior, all right, and you see why. You know, you look how nigga got Jake pissing in the stove, okay? You got, you know, this new age rappers, man, they fully, okay? Pretty soon, you know what's coming. You know it's gonna be a transformer rapper, man. Okay, a flip flop. Okay, and you know Jake gonna be first up. That's coming. You know, you got the rumors about Megan Thee Stallion. You know, which hey, they very well could be, or pretty soon it's just gonna be a straight out. You know, nigga used to play power forward. You know, number 3, power forward in Alabama. You know, back in 2003. Okay, they gonna put that nigga, you know, as one of them T people, man. You know that's coming, man. All right, Jake is on the forefront of wickedness, and Yahweh Shema Shai, all right, is about to clean the plate with niggas, man. Okay, so Lord will, you brothers, all right, and you few sisters were edified. I just want to bring that out. So next time I say Shalom, Kwam Yashala, a Bible Ball, DTA soon.